OpenClaw just became the fastest-growing GitHub project ever, hitting 100,000 stars in 2 months. I analyzed 27 sources to break down what it actually does, why everyone from Andrej Karpathy to David Sachs is talking about it, and the wild story of how it got renamed 3 times in 5 days. In this video, you will learn exactly what makes OpenClaw different from every AI assistant you have tried before. I compiled research from CNET, IBM, TechCrunch, The Pragmatic Engineer, and over 25 other sources to give you the complete picture. No sponsorships, no affiliate links, just the facts. So what is OpenClaw, and why should you care? Unlike ChatGPT or Claude, which require you to open a browser tab and start a conversation, OpenClaw runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on your own hardware. It lives inside apps you already use like WhatsApp, Telegram, and iMessage. You text it like you would text a friend. The tagline that keeps coming up is Claude with hands. That is because OpenClaw does not just chat, it takes real actions. We are talking about managing your email, checking you into flights, filling out forms, controlling smart home devices, and even pushing code to GitHub. This is not a demo or a concept. Real users are doing this right now. The key difference is persistent memory. OpenClaw stores everything about you in local files on your machine, including one called Soul.md. It remembers all your conversations, your preferences, and your context across sessions. And here is what really sets it apart. It messages you first. Morning briefings, deadline reminders, email summaries, all without you asking. Users on Hacker News reported some wild experiences. One developer woke up to find OpenClaw had autonomously added article writing functionality based on trending topics. It literally built a new feature overnight because it decided that would be useful. That is the level of autonomy we are talking about. Now let me get specific about what OpenClaw can actually do for you in practical everyday situations. These are real use cases from actual users, not hypotheticals. First, personal life automation. One user configured OpenClaw to detect when they were about to wake up and automatically order their breakfast for delivery, so it arrives just as they start their day. Another user needed a restaurant reservation, and when OpenClaw could not book through OpenTable, it used a voice API to actually call the restaurant and speak to a human to make the booking. That is problem solving, not just task execution. Second, financial tasks that save real money. A user tasked their OpenClaw with buying a car. The bot researched fair prices on Reddit, searched local dealership inventory, sent emails to multiple dealers, and negotiated a deal that saved the user $4,200. Another user had OpenClaw dispute a rejected insurance claim, and it got the claim reinvestigated. Third, daily productivity workflows. Users are getting automated morning briefings that include local weather, trending content based on their interests, their to-do list for the day, and proactive suggestions for tasks OpenClaw can handle. One user has it scan their bookmarks and surface relevant ones at the right time, saying things like, "Hey, remember that bookmark you saved 3 months ago? This is super relevant right now." Fourth, professional and business operations. Developers are adding their OpenClaw as a GitHub collaborator, letting it push code changes and fix issues autonomously. One user runs 6 different OpenClaw agents as virtual employees, each with a specific role: a personal assistant, a social media manager, a job scout, a crypto trader, a security monitor, and a builder that ships code. They coordinate through shared files and a Telegram group. Fifth, media and file management. Users have OpenClaw compare folders between local drives and cloud storage to find missing files, organize downloads by type, resize images with custom watermarks, and even recover lost files buried deep in their system. And finally, smart home integration. People are connecting OpenClaw to their lights, thermostats, door locks, and even adjustable beds. Peter Steinberger himself uses it to check into flights, control his home lighting, and adjust his bed position, all through text messages. The pattern here is clear. OpenClaw excels at tasks that require multiple steps, research, decision-making, and follow-through. Things that would normally take you 20 minutes to an hour, but that you can now delegate with a single text message. The story behind OpenClaw is almost as interesting as the technology itself. Peter Steinberger, an Austrian developer, previously built PDF-Kit, a PDF software development kit that ran on over 1 billion devices. After 13 years of bootstrapped growth, he sold the company for around $119 million, then experienced severe burnout and stepped away from tech entirely. In 2024, he discovered AI coding tools and came out of retirement. He built the first prototype in just 1 hour and openly admits he ships code he does not read, while simultaneously controlling up to 10 AI agents. Then came the naming chaos. The project launched as Claudebot, faced legal requests from Anthropic, became Moltbot for 5 days, and finally settled on OpenClaw. 3 names in less than a week. The lobster mascot survived all of it. The growth numbers here are genuinely unprecedented. OpenClaw surpassed 100,000 GitHub stars in 2 months, making it one of the fastest-growing repositories in history, outpacing even Tailwind CSS. Part of the appeal is the model-agnostic approach. You can use Claude, GPT, Gemini, or even local models. You bring your own API keys. That flexibility means you are not locked into any single provider. A whole community ecosystem has emerged. Claude Hub is for sharing modular skills, and Moltbook is genuinely wild, a social network where AI agents interact with each other. We are officially in strange territory. Now for the part that matters most. IBM calls OpenClaw groundbreaking. Cisco calls it a security nightmare. Honestly, both are right. Giving an AI full system access is incredibly powerful, but also incredibly risky. The best practice is to start on a secondary machine, not your main computer. Gradually enable capabilities as you build trust. Think of it like giving a new employee access. You do not hand them the keys on day 1. OpenClaw represents a fundamental shift from AI that replies to AI that executes. Whether you see it as the future or a risk depends on how you configure it and how much autonomy you grant. The fact that one developer built something that rivals big tech in his spare time tells you where this technology is heading. The barriers to building powerful AI applications are collapsing. If you found this breakdown helpful, subscribe for more honest AI analysis without the hype. Drop a comment letting me know if you have tried OpenClaw. I process the research, you get the insights.